Hello, everyone. I think we are rocking and rolling. The Stoke button at? That's the important question. Eric, what's up, man? Eric, I think you took the #1 spot on the all-time donation list, unless that's inaccurate, but Matt held that for a while, but your name's up there. Landon, what's up, Landon? Bon Rogers, what's going on, Bon? Noah, driving home from work, love to see it. Let's go, dude. Drive safe. Don't drive and watch. Hope you had a good day at work, Noah. Average skier, what yo, mullet monkey. Love your snowboarding. Huh. I didn't know I'm a snowboarder. Kathy G, what's going on? What up, what up? How are the music levels? Music levels good. I think we're rocking. I am gonna toss up a stream on Instagram, I think, because why not? Jeff, what's up, man? James Robinson says, do you mountain bike? I am just getting into it. There's been probably, I don't know, 5 videos on the channel. So yeah, just getting into it. Ron Wilson, what's up, man? Jay, Regina, hello. Everett Skier says, want a kiss. And then he says, my bad, didn't mean to send that. Interesting. Kissing is reserved for Stoke Squad members only. Let me turn this around. I think we're just gonna go live on Instagram as well. Live. Elation is an obligation. On every occasion. I like that. I feel like that's a good slogan for what the Stoke Squad represents on accident. But yeah, I mean, basically just finding the joy in whatever you're doing at whatever level you're doing it at. I think it's important as well, you know. I saw the comment on that the video, Eric. I just haven't gotten a chance to get back to it, but I will. Oh, guys, I had a foobar moment. So when was it? Friday. I went out to Powder Mountain in North Utah to mountain bike and, filmed it, vlogged it. And I thought I offloaded the footage from my main camera, which has like most of the vlog stuff. And then, long story short, I erased all the footage because I thought I had already offloaded it. So then I went to film yesterday, so I formatted the card. But I had not offloaded the footage yet. So I'm like trying to figure out how I can save that, but to be honest, it's going to be very tough because I just have like raw clips of me riding, which just don't really make a lot of sense. So yeah, that's not the first time I formatted and erased footage that I haven't saved yet, but it's the first time in a little while. So might have to go back up to Powder Mountain. Ron Wilson, hey Regina, hi Jay, love seeing you both. Love seeing you bike with LC. Nice to see your face and hear your voice. It's always kind of it's always cool like seeing people online and then like seeing them actually in person, hearing what they sound like it's a whole different thing. So it was super rad to link up with Jay, and more importantly, it was just like an awesome it was like another mountain bike lesson, you know. It's speaks volumes, like whether it's riding or skiing with someone who's better than you to like take you through the stuff. So it was really fun riding with Jay. You can't save form in a memory card. It's kind of the point. Yeah, that footage is long gone. What's up, Instagram? What's going on, guys? Jacob Costello. Lucas, you are the man. No, you're the man. What's up? What's up? I'm live over on YouTube, but we popped over on Instagram. We'll try to attend to both, but Hoot and Hound out there make me think of that line from a song. One more month closer to winter, says Bond. It's crazy how we're already in August. I can't believe it. Pablo, what's up, man? When's the next video dropping? Tomorrow morning. I just sort of finished the main cut of it. So it'll be dropping tomorrow. I rented another bike and yeah, pretty fun. So the only bummer was like I was always like 2 videos ahead, which was nice. Like I was like working on a video while I was still filming another one, if that makes sense. So now I don't have that advance, which isn't like a big, it's not a big deal, but it's always nice having something like on deck, as you could say. Dakota says watching on Instagram and YouTube. Dude, the Garage King is here in full force. Maddie says, don't worry, AT and I are working on the cars. Damn, are you helping me go faster so I don't suck? Thank you guys, seriously though. I'm becoming a ski instructor in Marmot Basin. Have you ever been there? I've never been to Marmot Basin. Coming a while ago, which skis I should buy? Got my dream ones. Nice, dude. What'd you get? When the heck did Eric overtake as a top dog? That's what I was saying, Dakota. I think it might have happened last stream. I didn't really notice it. And I was like, is it not right? Is it not updated? But it must be very close because Matt, I think, was around that $1,200 range as well. And Noah. Dude, Noah starts us off with the first Stoke button of the night. With the $20, says, I'm happy, you're happy, we're all happy. Mane and tail fun since I chopped all mine off. Dude, no way, you chopped all the hair off. We gotta see a before and after photo, dude. You gotta send that in. Of course, hard work pays off. Noah, thank you so much, man. Like I said, hope you had a good day at work. Hopefully you're driving home safely. And thank you for the 20, man. Thank you for just continuing to support the stream, what we do here, and all that sort of stuff, man. But more importantly, we got to see that before and after transformation. Scott's Thoughts Podcast. Yo, Lucas, what's up? It's been so cool to watch you start MTB. I started 3 years ago. Really resonates as you go through all the growing pains and learn new stuff about the sport. Super cool watching you progress. Scott's Thoughts. Thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm enjoying it, one, because it's just another adrenaline rush that's a lot of fun and very similar to car racing, really. But I think it's a really cool, hopefully it's kind of like an example of skiing progression. I think it's like a good exercise, because a lot of times when I ski, right, it's a little bit more of the advanced stuff, and I at this point I almost just skip over a lot of the stuff before that. And I think to new skiers it might seem a little daunting, and so it's cool to kind of be on the other end of that and hopefully draw some parallels of progression, whether it's skiing or mountain biking or whatever it is. So I'm enjoying it. It's really cool to kind of pick up something new and try to learn everything about it. So I appreciate that, though. What's up, Instagram? Love the mountain bike videos. Thank you. I am refining them each time. I got Atomic Bent 110s. They're so nice. When you come back to Sundance, dude, I got to check out Sundance more. Like, I got to do Sundance in the heart of the season. I will definitely be there for opening day. I want to go mountain bike there. Tyler says upgraded fuel system will be on its way. Dude, I need like nitrous or something. Road America is going to be tough for us if, yeah. I'm excited. I like the event. I can't wait for the downtown parade, dude. Thursday night, we gotta be ready for our parade. Hopefully the boy doesn't spin the car out. Michael Rubinton. Stoke button for you, my friend. $20. The summer mountains look unreal. Keep up the Stoke. Michael, thank you, man. I'm telling you, summer in the mountains is arguably better than winter. I mean, skiing POW is awesome. It's hard to beat, but there's something special about being in the mountains in the summer. It's hard to explain. And perhaps it's my favorite time, but thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Dakota. Yeah, Regina, just have to do it again. I know I've already thought, and honestly, I mean, I'm upset because it's kind of just a bad error to make, right? That's like the worst thing is losing the footage like that. And you know, it's like I kind of forgot it was an hour and a half from Park City to get up there. You know, I had obviously spent money on the ticket and stuff like that. But like I felt like it was probably my worst day of riding so far of my 6 or 7 days. I don't know why. It was fun. It was a really cool bike park, but I just feel like I couldn't ride a bike. So I'm kind of like, maybe it's for the better because the footage is just underwhelming, but you know, it's also all part of the journey at the same time. Either way, it just sucks to lose the footage. So I'm trying to think, can I do some like something with a voiceover and a talking head, but I don't know. Come to the East Coast, please. When we hit 100,000, that's the deal. I had a blast, so I want to show some more trails. I know, dude. I want to try more, you know. I did a new one yesterday, more of like a little black technical, one of those dog pound ones. It was a really cool exercise of like bike balance, but I definitely want to do more. Yeah, I definitely want to do more. Deer Valley is plush in the summer. Cool seeing the vids. Nice to know that Jans rents bikes. That's why I rented the Bent 120s. Dude, honestly, right now Deer Valley is it seems more green than usual out here for longer. I feel like at this point now a lot of the stuff kind of turns brown, but we've still had a pretty wet summer, I feel like. So it's been really nice. But yeah, almost any ski shop also rents bikes. They kind of just they just flip 180, you know, and they do ski stuff in the winter and bike stuff in the summer. I rented from Cole Sport yesterday. Justin, dude, it is so great every time I see you in here, man. Just with that Illuminati badge. You really like the bike you rented from Jan's? I really like the bike from Jan's, yeah. That was a lot of fun. I like the one I rented yesterday. It was a little bit different, not as an aggressive of a bike, but still kind of like an enduro style bike. So it's cool trying different bikes. But yeah, I did like the one from Jan's. I'm Brazilian, says Eduardo. That's sick, man. It happened last stream, but I've already can't believe I spent that much. I feel like it's a glitch. I don't know, man. I mean, it's usually pretty accurate with how it keeps it up, but I don't know. I guess for now, we haven't seen Matt in a little while, so we'll have to test it. But either way, Eric, thank you for your generosity and your support regardless, man. Norway's an epic place to ski. It looks epic, man. I'd love to try it out. Sup, dude? You are Dad's favorite, says Tim Trudy. I don't know what dad we're talking about, but what up, dude? Are your GoPro settings for mountain biking similar to skiing, says Jeff. Good question. When I use my GoPro Max, the settings are exactly the same. It's pretty much just shooting 360 video. A lot of the reframing is happening in post-production. This next video, I shot it all with the Hero 11, just like a normal GoPro, for a few reasons. And these settings, I just don't really use the Hero that much for skiing. So it's a lot different. I'm still fine-tuning it, but I think if I can get the angle right, it's going to be a lot better, just because the quality of a normal Hero is just much better than the Max. So it's similar, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's I've been using that chin mount on my helmet, which I think I like, but you got to have the angle just right. Like it's hard to get a wide enough perspective to really get everything. That's why the Max is so good. Bon Rogers, you get a Stoke button, my friend. With the $9.99, thank you, Bon. Fund for your own bike. I know, dude. We're getting closer and closer. I can feel it coming. I can feel it. Hope you enjoyed the Nomad. Give a Specialized Enduro a ride. I have one. Absolutely love it. Great Enduro bike. Yeah, the Nomad was sick. I've been looking at the Specialized Enduro. Someone recommended a Fazari Enduro bike. So it's cool. There's obviously a lot of options out there. And yeah, it seems like for the most part, a lot of these bikes, I haven't found one that is similar specs for like half the price. Someone's like left a comment and I was like, okay, interesting. Like maybe I'm looking at the wrong spot, but I looked at a few. I looked at the Specialized one. I looked at the Fazari one, and it's like as soon as you start to get into that a little bit beefier suspension sort of kit, you know, and obviously a carbon bike, like they're all pushing $5,000 for a bike. So I haven't found one that's like $2,500 with those sort of specs on it. But yeah, I think the Enduro is the direction I want to go. Anyone in chat have anything to say about Salomon? I've never used them, Landon, but I know they are great, just like all mountain ski. I don't think you can go wrong with the QST series. I think Matt Edwards uses them, but I don't know if anyone in here. Oh yeah, Chin, plug in the Discord. Guys, if you're into Discord, join the community over there. It's pretty rad. I think we're pushing 800 members. It's a really great resource in the winter. It's a great resource all year round, but the winter for sure. And Michael, double Stoke. You get a quadruple button with another 20. Double Stoke tonight. Michael, thank you, man. Will you be releasing a top mountains from the past ski season video? I will. Yes, that is like the top of my list for when ski season rolls around again. I'm thinking that'll come out probably in like end of September, maybe beginning of October. I want to do it. I want to do it as a resource for if people are planning a ski trip. So I don't want to push it too late. But I also don't want to push it in like the off season when people aren't thinking about skiing. So I would think after Labor Day, you can expect the sort of resort ranking videos. We have 31 resorts we got to go through. So yeah, that's on my list. I have a growing list of sort of fall videos that are oriented around skiing, whether it's a resort video or sort of top 5 POV runs. Would love to even like a Park City versus Deer Valley video. Kind of maybe like a GoPro setting type of video. I'm a little cautious with that because that's around the time new GoPros come out anyway, so I don't want to make a video and then just have it all. Yeah. But thank you for the double Stoke, man. Double 20. Hi, Lucas. Are you going to make it out to Meadows this year? New 6-seater going in right now. Josh, I would love to make it to Meadows again. I mean, I'm in a way, I'm kind of planning on doing a similar sort of trip or route, you know, Oregon to Washington up to BC. I just don't know if I want to do a little bit more storm chasing this year or not. But yeah, I would love to get back up to Meadows this year, and check that place out. I was pleasantly impressed with Meadows. Just finished a 14-mile mountain bike ride with my dad, 58 years old. Let's go. Bring Papa Joe out there with you. You know, I would love to. He's never really been a big mountain biker. He's a massive road biker. So he's definitely fit enough for it, but I think he's a little timid of mountain biking, which I understand. I'll email before and after photos when I get home, says Noah. That'd be sick. That would be sick. What's the deal with mountain bike at canyons? You can mountain bike there. I don't know a bunch about it, but they used to have a bike park, more of like an official bike park that I believe they took down a few years ago. But you can take the Red Pine gondola up and bike off there. So, is the Deer Valley Pass they give you good all year or just summer? It's just summer. Yeah, that'd be sick if it was good for the winter as well. But yeah, no, just for the summer. So yeah, I don't know exactly when they're closing, but yeah, it's not good for the winter. Love the content, says Jason Flat. Keep it up. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Where we at? Where we at? What did you rent yesterday, says Scotts? I rented a Revel Rail 29. So I wanted to ride something that was a full 29-inch wheel on the front and back. And I kind of wanted to try, like, go check out another bike shop. So I did Jan's. I did kind of the other one, which was Kohl's. But I was a little bit, I just wasn't super impressed with the bikes that they carried. They carried Revel and I think Giant. So it's kind of like I didn't have another option. That was the only enduro bike that they had. So that's what I rented. I liked it. It was kind of, we had a huge storm roll in, and so we all got trapped on the mountain because they shut everything down for lightning, and then it rained so hard they didn't reopen, so we had to get shuttled back down from Mid Mountain or Silver Lake down to Snow Park. So it was kind of an interesting day. I didn't really get a ton of riding in. Unfortunately, it's kind of a bad day to rent a bike. But yeah, interesting day all around. Paintball when? I played paintball this weekend. We had practice. I'm supposed to have practice this weekend. We're supposed to be going to a tournament next weekend, but I think that might be fading, unfortunately. In terms of paintball videos, I don't really have. I have a day that I've never released. So I could put that out, but I don't know, man. Maybe we got to start a second channel for all the paintball and racing. What's up, Cash Money? Eric Gulseth, your generosity is pretty sweet. Whether the 1200 is correct or not, you are a great patron of the channel. Cheers, brother. I agree. Totally agree, Ron. Just the support that you guys show. You too, Ron. Ron Bon. Noah. I mean, the list goes on and on. The people who are just here to hang out, spread knowledge, positivity. That's what it's all about. Everything else is just a bonus. Direct-to-consumer bikes like Commensal are great bang for your buck. I saw that. I think Fazari is like that too. Commensal? I just spent last week in camping in the Adirondacks up on Upper Saranac Lake. Got to bring Luna and go camping up there. The Adirondacks are sweet in the summer for sure. It is a beautiful area up there. Saranac Lake. That's kind of where I was from. Ish. What are you thinking is the first resort? I think A Basin, or Arapahoe Basin, is going to be the first to open. No question about it. Maybe Keystone will pipe it out, but Arapahoe Basin is just right up the road from Keystone. It's higher elevation, so typically A Basin's going to open. So and hopefully we get an opening before Halloween would be cool. So yeah, you're gonna have A Basin with kind of the white ribbon of joy, and same thing with Keystone. You'll probably have A Basin and the next day like Keystone or something like that. I feel like usually what happens, or what's been happening, is Keystone will announce that they're opening, and then A Basin says they're gonna open the day before, so they can have the claim to fame that they are the first to open. When are the Epic and Icon? They're already open. You can You can buy the Epic and Icon now. It's usually better to buy them now rather than wait because the prices are cheaper. I think Papa Joe would love mountain biking. I think he would like it too. I think he would like it. I think he's scared of the crashing, to be honest. Even though he's had some really gnarly crashes on a road bike, but and when I was like, dude, I must have been, I don't know, 10 years old. We were in Whistler for mogul camp, and we went like mountain biking in the afternoon or something. I don't exactly remember, but I just remember we were like on this rock slab, and he like tried to do some like extra line, and he just like went over the bars, like landed on his back and neck, and I thought my dad like died in front of me. That's like my last memory of mountain biking with Joe, was him just getting demolished up in Whistler. And I think ever since then he just never mountain biked again. Eat Ann, how are you? I'm doing well, man. How are you? Ever thought about filming a ski video in the winter, then saving uploading this summer and giving people some winter content this summer? Yeah, man. I mean, we went to Mammoth a few times and did winter stuff. I've been posting I've been posting shorts, YouTube shorts of skiing just about every single day. So, I mean, I'm still, there's still a winter trickle, but the reality is that even if you save a winter video and put it in the summer, just the, the interest isn't there, right? Even in March is when you see a lot of the decline start happening, So it's not really a matter of not having the content. I mean, I could go to Mammoth and go ski right now, but that's just not where people's heads are at, It would still do better than what I'm doing now. But yeah, I just don't think, I like to save some of my creativity for when the season's actually here, rather than just always force ski stuff. You kind of lose the flair for it. Oh, passes start work whenever resorts start open up like that. Yeah, I mean, if you have it, it should kind of just automatically go. If you still have like last year's Icon Pass and you go to Mammoth, it'll still work. China's a good bike, yeah. Yeah, it's like anything, right? I mean, every brand manufacturer is good now. Do you get paid for paintball? I do not get paid for paintball. Paintball is just a money suck, money drain. I can write off the expenses for it if I'm making a video about it, but yeah, I don't get paid for it. I pay to play. You're still gonna be at Elkhart? Yes, I am. I will be at Elkhart in, I don't know when the date is, a few weeks. Few weeks from now. Will you ever ski New Mexico? I would love to. I've heard great things about Taos. I think it'd be really cool to. I've never been to New Mexico at all, the state in general. So I'd love to go down there. But yeah, for some reason it isn't like the most convenient. I feel like it's kind of out of the way from where I've been traditionally spending my time, which tends to be a little bit more north and west. What do you think of J Ski, says Mark? I honestly don't really know much about them. I think they have some really cool top sheet designs, but I don't know if they're more of a park ski. What they are. I mean, I'm sure they're a great ski. I've never used them. I got an email from Blister every day. Great reviews on gear, mountain bikes, friendly railroad down, exhaust reviews on the best of the best ski and bike gear. Interesting. I'm curious to hear what they say their top picks are for skis and mountain bikes and everything else. Are you in Utah right now? Yes, I am. Joe Quinn Sanchez. I am in Utah. I'm in Park City. Greetings, Lucas. Shout out from Denver, Colorado, nonprofit organization YQ Media Incorporated. What's up, Nathaniel Williams of YQ Media Incorporated? Shout out Denver. Any tips to become a better big mountain skier? Ooh. I don't know. If you find some, let me know. Because I could use them. Any tips to become a better big mountain skier? I mean, at a more of a generic level, I mean, I don't know exactly how you're where you're at, but I think if you're really getting into it, I think skiing with other people are huge, especially when you get in big mountain stuff that is a bit more technical, and you know, obviously the consequences can be a bit higher. So having people to push you and guide you in some of that stuff, I think is important to see what's possible and what's not. And then I think you can kind of take that and run with it. I think that was a big part of me getting comfortable in the mountains just overall, is the camps I used to do and the teams I was on and stuff like that. I remember when I was young going up, hiking up in Jupiter and stuff with a camp and a team, right? So if you have friends and stuff like that, that always helps. From more of a technical standpoint, I mean, you know, I think it's important to attack the mountain, especially in big mountain stuff. When it gets steep, sometimes people can get a little bit, they can get a little bit more reserved, you know, but it's still the same fundamentals of staying on the front of the boot, you know, driving the hands down the hill. And really, I think what helped me a lot is looking ahead, down the mountain. You know, you don't want to look what's right in front of you, right? It helps you kind of make decisions. It helps slow down the terrain and stuff like that. So, I think that's just some generic stuff. But I definitely recommend trying to ski with people who are better than you, or just sort of have the knowledge of where you're trying to go. And then really it just comes down to pushing yourself in a safe environment. You know. Where we're at. Tell them dirt is softer than road. Dirt is softer than road. Although trees hurt too, and trees don't move. Picked up some Chipotle, dude. I could go for some Chipotle right now. Italian cooking kick. Let's go, Ron. Saw that you did the cold plunge. How long did you stay in? I stay in at least 2 minutes. The longest I've done was just yesterday. I did 4 minutes, and I think 4 minutes was a little bit too long. I think 3 minutes. I think 2 minutes is kind of that sweet spot. 3 minutes works. Once I got past 3 minutes, my body started to kind of go downhill a little bit, I feel like. And once I hit 4 minutes, I was kind of more in pain than anything. But I would do anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes. I find is good. A good time that numbs your body, and then when you get out, you feel great afterwards. So that's about how long I go. You should try a new series or something, going to big cities, local ski resort. Big cities, local ski resort. Yeah, that would be cool. Going to more of the mom and pop stuff, the stuff that's not on the Epic and Icon passes. The only issue with that is just the cost. You know, it's a little bit, when you spend $2,000 on an Epic and Icon pass, it is a little bit difficult to then be spending, because they're still not necessarily cheap. You know, you're still looking anywhere from $50 to $100 for day tickets. But that would be fun. I would be down for that next year. For sure. How's Live Fit and Papa Joe? Liv's good. Joe's good. I should see Joe here in the next 2 weeks or so. Matt Outdoors. I'm going to skip down a second. Just a response to my last message. I've been skiing my whole life and feel comfy with terrain. Okay. But I'm trying to integrate tricks in my skiing, which could be a bit tricky. Yeah, dude. And honestly, this is where I'm a little bit more out of my depth. I mean, I don't really do tricks, especially in big mountain. I mean, I might hit some cliffs sometimes, but it's not like I'm throwing backflips off them or anything like that. I mean, I think obviously you skiing the whole life and stuff. I mean, if you can do them in the park, I think that's the first step. But, you know, I think big mountain stuff, it's just difficult because it's so much more unpredictable. And I'm not really the right person to ask on tricks in Big Mountain, just because I don't have the experience with it. I need to watch your editing with Adobe Premiere Pro video. I really have a passion for posting. I want to up the quality and ease of watching for next season. Nice, man. That Adobe video is old. I think that was 2 seasons now, so it would be cool to re-up that. I really want to do a whole GoPro Max workflow, because I think it would kind of, if you use the Max, I think it would be very helpful, but 2, it also just see what goes into the 360 stuff. I'm just a little timid because I feel like another 360 camera is coming soon. But yeah, I would like to do another editing video, because I've changed so much in 2 years of how I edit my videos and stuff like that. I grew up an hour from Utica. Where about, man? I grew up an hour from Utica too. I guess it just depends which direction. Love your racing stuff. My dad is the voice of the Indy 500, dude. That is sick. That is so sick. The racing stuff is very few in between. I'm planning on doing another video. Depends how upset I get at the race. But that's the crazy part, right? It's like some people like the racing stuff, other people don't even know it exists, and it's like navigating that and trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, that's the name of the channel in the off season. Jerry Cross, what's up? Douglas Peterson, great advice. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not the best at giving advice, because I just feel like I don't really know how to explain a lot of stuff, but that's why I never do how to ski better type of videos. Chin, you got any hobbies that aren't adrenaline inducing? Dude, to be honest, the older I get and the more I realize what I do, I don't think so. Because I unfortunately, I think like I go through, I get like withdrawals, man. And so that's why I think I'm hooked on mountain biking. It's like I'm kind of like, I can kind of get an adrenaline rush every day again. I don't, yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe editing, does that count? What's the car setup looking for Road America? Oh man, we're changing a lot of things from the motor perspective. I don't know what exactly we're changing. I think the guys are working on it right now. Things like things with the turbos, stuff like that. We're trying to find some more speed. If it doesn't help and we're kind of in the same situation, I think we have a 3rd, 4th place car at best at Road America. It's such a long track. There's so many straightaways. I don't know, and the drivers are so good now that, it's going to be a tough weekend, I think. So, I want to go in it optimistic and, put our best foot forward, but there's only so much you can do if you're just down on horsepower. And I don't think we ever dynoed the cars, which I'm not super stoked on, but that's about all I got for now. Other than that, I like the track. I feel like I do well at the track racing it, but there's just too many long straightaways. Chris Noddy. $20 from Chris. Skied Mammoth yesterday and today might have been my last day if I can't make closing day. Crazy to think it's 100 days until next opening day. That is pretty crazy. I'm definitely counting down until the next Stroke Squad meetup. Dude, you are an animal. That's all I got to say, man. You are a beast. Last day on hill, August 2nd. And your first day on hill is going to be like, what, November probably? What a crazy season, dude. Thank you for the 20, man. And yeah, I'm the same way. I think here's what I'm thinking for the Stoke Squad meetup or Stroke Squad meetup, so you guys can roughly plan. I'm thinking, so we're talking 2024, March 9th and 10th. Is what I'm thinking, because February will likely be a busy month of travel again up north. So it gives me a little bit of time to get to, allow for some wiggle room and get back rather than do it the first weekend of March. I'm thinking the 9th and 10th might be a good time, unless anyone in the chat has like a crazy objection. You're jonesing for Chipotle? Let's hope your pit crew isn't going out to go get it. Watching while replacing the head on my van? Damn, dude, that is a beast of a project. If that's what I think it is. It's crazy to me to think about skiing in August in the USA. Unfathomable. It's pretty epic, man. I mean, I think that, it's sick, but for Mammoth to even stay open is pretty damn cool, right? Because, it's not like they're making money. Like, if anything, it's just costing them money. And so it's pretty badass on Mammoth's part to stay open. But yeah, it's super sick. Any heli skiing trips this winter, says Jerry? Nothing planned, but I really want to. I think that's something that unfortunately we kind of missed last year. We attempted to, but we had the weather issue in Canada, and that overlapped on a heli trip in Utah that I was kind of planning on doing. So yeah, I would love to do a heli skiing trip. I'm hoping there could be an organized thing again. That would be really cool. So, but nothing planned at the moment. Second channel for the workflow stuff, says Eric. I think that stuff I could put on the main channel because it's still somewhat skiing related. GoPro Max and Hero 8 is what I'm on right now. If a new 360 comes out, I'm definitely grabbing one. Yeah, dude, I think I would definitely keep your eyes open for it. I think the new Max is gonna be pretty sick. And if it doesn't, I would I would, from a Hero 8, I think you'd benefit a lot from the 11. I think you could also expect a new GoPro coming out. They typically release like in October, September. But yeah, if a new 360 comes out, that's going to be rad. I've been waiting for that. But I'm impressed with how the Max is like, it's almost 6 years old now, I think. And it still is great quality. It's like, that camera was way ahead of its time when it came out. Lucas sent an email with a link to that mock so you get a chance to look a starting point for critique and edit refined. Ron, I did get them. Thank you so much for getting those done. I really, really appreciate it. I love them. I think they're dope. And I think we're gonna put them into some sort of sticker design, my friend. So yeah, dude, I don't know what you had to do to get those done, but I appreciate it. I have a lot of things in the works that I'm kind of taking this off time to get done. One of those are these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but, one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but, one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but, one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but, one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but, one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but, one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but, one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but, one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but, one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but, one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but, one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but, one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just beta or testing, but, one of those are, these are still kind of, 'in, just my plan is to have a little bit of everything, from like really simple things to like this, to full on logo design. I've been working with a designer, and she's created these beautiful illustrations of the van and the mountains and Stoke Squad. I kind of gave her what we do, and she was able to put them into these illustrations that are really cool, and she made me a bunch of them. So, you know, I just think over time there'll be different releases and different things available that I'm kind of, like I said, trying to get everything ready for that ski season timing. So, but Ron, thank you, man. They're dope. I love the little saying they put. I don't want to spoil too much of it. But yeah, I'll shoot you an email back. And maybe I can send you the stuff that I already have done as well, and see how that works. Yo, just want to say I've been loving the content from skiing to paintball to mountain bike. We have a lot in common. Stay active, from Coy Walker. Coy, thank you, man. I'm glad that you've been enjoying it, dude. Skiing to paintball to mountain biking, dude. That's the trifecta right there. Yeah, dude, stay healthy. Why did you just call it the Stroke Squad? I mean, dude, were you not here last week, Chin? Someone, I don't know who it was. Someone, I think it was like an autocorrect thing. Instead of Stoke Squad, they called the Stroke Squad. And as you guys know, the squad does not forget about stuff like that. So it turned into a the Stroke Squad. The more and more we ski and snowboard, the harder it is to get that rush and push the envelope. That's why finding new things is so important, because it doesn't take too much to get your jollies. From Douglas Peters. Yeah, good point. You kind of get jaded to the dangers of it. You get jaded to the rush of it, you know. So, and I think that's a dangerous thing. I think you always got to be reminded of the dangers of the mountains and skiing, and no matter what level you're at, you know. I'm in those dates. March 9th, 10th, let's go. Yeah, so I guess that's it. We're in. March 9th and 10th, guys. That is the Stroke Squad Meetup 2024. If you haven't been, I recommend you go. Not only is it just an incredible time, I think last year we had 22 people, I think, all skiing together. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, advanced, triple, quadruple black diamond skier, it doesn't matter. And, you know, if you're new to skiing, I think it's even better, because you can learn a lot from people who are there. You can kind of form a mini group and go shred some of the harder terrain if you want. So it doesn't matter what level skier you are. If you're a snowboarder, male, female, it does not matter. So definitely get in on it. Wait, where is the meetup, says Ethan. So guys, we'll do the same setup. So that Saturday, we're going to do Park City. That way, Epic Pass holders have a chance. And then Sunday, we'll do Solitude. So Icon people have a chance. And it's kind of, you know, unlimited days at each. So, and last year, we will have people that have buddy passes or discounted tickets. So if you don't have one of those big passes, you can, you know, we'll find a way to make it as accessible as we can to people. You know, there's no cost to be in it, right? You just got to get yourself here, have equipment. And other than that, it's just like a bunch of us kind of link up and go skiing. It's really fun. And hopefully this year, because this will be the 3rd annual Stoke Squad meetup, we are looking to make it a bit more organized, have a bit more of an itinerary. And I think if we, you know, we went from like 8 people, I think the first year. No, I think we had like 12 to like 22, 23. So if we continue that similar trajectory, we could have over 30 people, maybe pushing 40. And I think once you get into a group that big, it might require some sort of organization with the resort. Because even rolling up to a chairlift with 20 people, it's a lot, you know. It's a lot of people to kind of to organize. Is there an age limit, says Kyle on Instagram? No. We've had, you know, I think if you're, you know, I don't think if you're too young, I think you should be accompanied by an adult. But we've had people, you know, 14, 15 years old who are hucking cliffs that we're trying to keep up with, all the way up to people who are a lot more experienced, a lot older adults. So there's no age range or age limit. And again, that's the beautiful part of it. So I think that's why Solitude was really fun, was because we had a group of like 15-year-olds who were just shredders that were like, hey, follow me. And next thing you know was like, we're launching off this cliff in the woods. You know, I'm like, I don't know how many more of these I can do. So it was a lot of fun. So guys, what is the date I said? March 9th and 10th, 2024. It's done. It's done. Yeah, glad to know the meetup date so I can make travel arrangements. Yeah, I think it's important to get them out. And we did this. This is how we did it last year. It's like we set the dates and that's it. So that way, you know, of course, not everyone's gonna be able to go, but at least now you can make adjustments. Chin says, didn't know I need 2 of Lucas at the same time. Yeah, the Instagram one's kind of whack because I'm like hiding behind this mic, but I don't know. I just flip it on. People can come and go. I'm trying to watch it, but Hood is still open. It's a little bit more just sort of like ski camp orientated, but Gandhi to McCoy, chair 3, then back of 3 down to 23 and lap all day. Cornice and some things around it. That's how Mammoth is doing it. All right, hold on. So the gondola to McCoy. That's cool. Chair 3. Okay, then back of 3, so around to 23. Interesting. So can you ski all the way down, Chris? Or do you go to McCoy and take the gondola back down? Chances you make it back to Montana. I feel like you really need to ski the ridge at Bridger Bowl. I would love to make to Montana this next season, Jared. That's kind of been on my list. And I was kind of there last year. I just got kind of screwed with the van and all that sort of stuff. It's kind of the tail end of a long season. So, but yeah, I would love to after Calgary and Alberta, drop into Montana and hit some Montana stuff. Next year's summer mountain bike meetup. Oh man. I don't know about that. It'd be cool to do a summer meetup. Yeah, I think, I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, the mountain bike stuff definitely doesn't get the same sort of pull as the skiing stuff, but, yeah, it would be cool. How long until SLC to Cottonwood Gondola will be operable? Is it really going to happen? I don't know, Ron. I mean, it's a good question. I know they got approval for it. That doesn't necessarily mean that, they have the other stuff in place, whether it's funding and whatever else. I don't know. I honestly haven't really been following it. And I don't know when the timeline is for that. Mayflower will be open soon. I don't think it's gonna be open like this ski season, but I could easily see the next, just because there's so much building going on out there. I have a feeling it's just gonna be an extension of Deer Valley. I really do. I don't think they're gonna have a resort right next to it and not just have it be. I think what you're gonna see is it's just gonna say terrain expansion, and Deer Valley's just gonna take Mayflower. To be honest, it wouldn't make sense that they wouldn't. Yo, Lucas, I subscribed to you on YouTube like 3 years ago when you had maybe 2,000 subscribers. So sick seeing how far you've come. Keep the Stoke alive, man. Owen May, thank you, dude. Brendan Chestnut says greatest content creator ever. Definitely don't agree with that, but Owen, thank you, dude. That's crazy, man. 2,000 subscribers. I still remember when I hit 1,000 subscribers and I was over the freaking moon. I was like, I'm vlogging every single day. It's crazy, man. And even still, like relatively, like 40,000. It's not, compared to a lot of other people out there, it's really not a lot. But I'm convinced we have one of the strongest and most engaged communities out there for the size that we have. So I'm stoked. I think we're still just at the early stages of what this is going to be. So it's exciting. But yeah, we started at zero. We didn't have a connection to help boost us. We didn't get a shout out from any big YouTuber. Like, it's just been a slow grind for 5 years now, a little bit at a time. Do you do freelance work? I used to. I don't do I haven't freelanced in about a year. I'm not totally against it. I'm just a little bit more selective with the projects that I would want to take on, just because my focus is so heavy on YouTube and stuff like that. Oh. Need that max too. Is that Xander in here? What's up, Poppy? Need that max too. I know. It's going to be sick, dude. I'm just telling you. I think it's going to be unreal. It's going to shatter everything else. MSET Road America, they resurface old track. Yeah, I'm going to be there in 2 weeks, man, with SRO. Code Red, Dave. I'll be there in 2 weeks. I'm excited to try it out. Sheesh, says Xander. 18 months. That's what I'm talking about. Second longest commitment I've been in. Before you know it, dude, we're going to be the first. Dude, thank you for 18 months, dude. Just thanks for all you do, man. It's great having a part of the community, dude. I'm waiting on some fresh Xander videos, though. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I think I speak for a lot of the people in the squad. We need some more Action Xander content. Man is all talk, no bite, just like Justin. Yes, beaters are welcome at the Stoke Squad meetup. I'm the leader of the Icon Beaters. I can't wait for those comments to come back next season. How'd you get into freelance work? Man, it's kind of tough, dude. I think a lot of it's word of mouth. Like nowadays, it's kind of doing projects for free, getting your foot in the door, and then kind of slowly, charging money, increasing your rates, and then those people just kind of recommend you to other people. It's a tough thing to get into. And I think you got to be in the right location. You got to be in the right niche and stuff like that. For example, I think real estate's a good one because the agents are they all know each other and refer who they use to other people. But there's no really one way to do it. It's kind of a lot of knocking on doors and sending emails and cold emails, cold calls, stuff like that. Do you think next winter is going to be another banger? I mean, I don't think it's going to be what we just had because it's just not. I think if we have an average winter or above average winter, that will be great. I just don't want what we had 2 years ago, which was super dry. But like I said, I don't think it's going to be this crazy, 900-inch year. I think if we get 500-600 inches, an Alta or something like that, will be pretty rad. You're on the YouTube stream also. Let's go, man. Double dipping. When we get in Stoke Squad merch? Very soon. Very soon, actually. The merch is coming soon. Stickers are coming soon. The meetup with an A. Get the dinner reservations in now for 20. I know, and that's the most difficult part with the meetup is I'll put out another form thing to try to gauge attendance, but it's just hard. I don't want to make a reservation for 20 and then we have 25 people at the meetup and it's well shit, what do I do now? But either way, I think we need a reservation for 20 people just to be safe. Tour dates already, yeah, man. We're not messing around. We're getting this done. I plan to be at the meetup. Let's go, Noah. It's about time. Everyone cracks eventually, dude. This year we're going to have Noah. We're going to have Xander. DC's going to be there. I know that. Chin's going to be there. JJ's about to get some work. That's right. In the fourth meetup, I'm just going to rent out a fleet of JJs and everyone has to use JJs. We're going to be the JJ gang. Download at McCoy. You got to contact PCMR in Solitude. I know. I just don't even know what do I say. Like, hey, I make videos on the internet, and I think I'm gonna have about 20 people show up to come ski together. And be like, dude, I'm gonna cut my pass. Speaking of kids hucking cliffs, I watched a video the other day from Us to You from Entourage. I'm not sure. I feel like I've heard of that. Have I seen it? I just got back from mountain biking at Oak Mountain. Let's go, Mr. Toy Box. I love that. Hope you had fun. Oh, I got super behind somehow. Ray Brooks. Greatest inspiration other than Abe? Ooh. I have a lot of, especially originally kind of starting out. I had, I wouldn't even really say Abe was an inspiration, just because he just wasn't really in the thing. I mean, I think one of my biggest early ones was Casey Neistat. I feel like I derive a lot of my style, or did, from him, and sort of the daily video aspect. It was kind of from him, and like the time lapses I use and the setting up the camera. I mean, that's all from Casey Neistat. But there was another creator, Sam Evans, from Australia, which is who I say I kind of got my creative shots and in the actual cinematography stuff from. So it was kind of a combination of those two people originally. Now I don't know. Now I don't really know exactly who I would say I'm like inspired by. It's more or less just the channel and the squad in general. But I definitely had a few people that kind of tailored my style and helped me kind of get into this sort of stuff. Mammoth is crawling with mountain bikers. They ride down from Main Lodge and then take the bus back up. 25 to 30 bikes? Oh, that is sick. You don't even need a freaking like lift ticket then. You don't even need a bike park. You just do the bus. Legend has it he went down without poles. Legend has it he didn't even have skis on. Legend has it he did it in flip-flops in the winter. I think he should have 500,000 for the content he makes and his amazing skills he has with outdoor activities. 500,000. Let's start with 50,000 first, and then we'll go from there. What camera do you use? I use the Canon R6 Mark II. All right, we got someone who wants to join the live on Instagram. Let's see how this works. Accept. The gondola is phase 3 and is 20 years out. What up, dude? Oh, then he left. Dude, the disrespect. The disrespect. I accepted him. We were in the live stream together. He just left, dude. I got ghosted. Damn. That's rough, dude. I'll take that one on the chin. Gearbox Turn 5, I'm buying lunch. Let's go. Turn 5's dope. I'll be there, man. We'll probably be in like the back back parking lot because we're in the lower class, but yeah, dude, come find Rigid Speed. We have a matte black trailer, red awning. You released a video today? Dude, did you premiere it? I gotta check the video out, dude. We should have premiered it on the live stream. When I first came across your channel, I thought you'd have millions of subscribers. With how good the content is, safe to say you'll be there soon. Gonna explode in subscribers this winter, says Landon. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. We'll see how it goes, dude. I think we'll have I think we'll see a pretty similar growth to what we had, to be honest. I think on the good end, if we have a solid year and stuff is good, and you know, I think we could push that 60,000, maybe 70,000 mark, but just kind of doing the math of how of the growth over the ski seasons, that just kind of is what makes sense, unless something more viral happens, right? But I don't really see that totally happening. Heavenly Houseplants, yo, what up? I work at Road America. Stop at the Gearbox where the 2 big umbrellas are located. I'll buy lunch. The Gearbox. All right, I'll have to keep that in mind. You don't have to buy me lunch, but I'd love to just say hi. I don't know what your name is. But yeah, if you see me walking around, I don't know, kick me in the shins or something. And then kick me again when I'm down. And then say what's up. I volunteered with parking for years in a row, but I moved to CNY. Oh, right, at Elkhart Lake. I just saw a weather report and looks like the east will get hit hard because of El Nino. We're going to the east. Tahoe trip this winter season. I will likely do Tahoe again. I don't really know when. I've done Tahoe for the past 2 years now. I enjoyed it. It's nice. Albeit every time I'm there, I'm getting hammered with like 3 feet of snow, and it's like feels like I'm on an episode of like Survivor. But yeah, dude, I will probably be there. I do like Mammoth a little bit better, but I think we just reserve a room and book somewhere legit, like Half a Brewery or something. Yeah, I think I just need to get serious about it, if that makes sense. Like I'm telling you, once like Labor Day comes and like it starts to get freaking like the pumpkin lattes come out, like it's gonna be like that's where I gotta start everything from there, you know. I can't just be like 2 weeks out, like here's a meetup, we're gonna meet here at this parking lot and see what happens. Like, and to be fair, I really didn't promote the meetup that much last year throughout the winter. I really didn't. If someone brought it up, we mentioned it, but it wasn't like I was putting it in every video and saying it. So, you know, it just makes me think, if this is something that we are pushing, you know, could we have 40 people at Park City? That would be freaking rad. And hopefully this time I won't have a bloody nose, my pole won't break in half and everything else. You can always adjust the reservation once you have it on the books. Okay. That makes sense. What's up, Oak Skiers? Pat Patriot, Lucas, your channel, the positivity watcher, and the mountain bike has been so fun. Keep it going, my man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Mountain biking has been fun. I'm glad. Appreciate you guys, the encouragement on it. Garage Gang is everywhere, says Dakota on the Instagram. I get excited when I heard something about a Stroke Squad house. Dude, honestly, I think that would kind of be the next move. Is like that's more on you guys though, in a way. I mean, I could organize it. It's just, you know, it's just having the commitment of people who actually want to go in on it. But that would be really rad, is like we do get one of these houses that sleeps 10, 12 people, and yeah, people, I think Justin did that on the first one with like 4 people. But that would be cool. That's why I also think, and this is again kind of like a longer vision of just something part of the Stoke Squad, is offering more of like an actual ski trip retreat sort of thing, where there's like 10 spots open, right? And it's organized through a resort like Steamboat, where you purchase a spot, right, or whatever it is, which includes the housing, it includes discounted lift tickets, it includes meals at different restaurants or whatever it is, and we have like an actual, like, on top of the meetup, which is more of kind of like this chill sort of thing, but then we have like a proper like ski trip, right? I think would be really rad. I just, that obviously is more a lot more planning and organization into it. But like my sister Olivia is my youngest sister. She also has a YouTube channel and all that stuff, and she did 2 retreats this summer in Costa Rica. That was like, people flew from all over the world and they stayed in these houses. They had like all these activities like around wellness, and they were week-long retreats, and it was pretty cool. Bro, SSS Summer Stoke Squad, saw you on the bike, had to knock off some dust and hit the hill. Let's go, dude. I love that, man. All right. I'm sorry if I missed people on this. I'm not going to jinx it, but I hope I'll be at the Stroke Squad meetup. Let's go, Xander. You better be there. I feel like I want to be at the meetup this year just as a family, man. Dude, what we should do is, for the people who can't make the meetup, we set up like a live stream of the meetup as it's going on, and I'll ski with like an apparatus, and we'll be streaming the meetup as it goes on, so you can be there even if you're not really there. I feel like Deer Valley might hook us up with a house or group lodging, since Lucas is their personal YouTube promoter. Oh my god. Dude, funny story. I don't know if I've really said this, but dude, 2018, I got kicked out of Deer Valley, and it was like this whole thing. At the FIS Ski World Championships, I was supposed to be shooting it like as a job, and I went up on the lift, and I was up there with the athletes at the top, and I'm up there with my camera shooting and all this stuff, and the TV cameras so then I was like on TV on like whatever it was being aired on, and the people at Deer Valley saw it, and they told me I wasn't allowed up there, but I just went anyways because like they didn't stop me. So I got on the lift, I was like up there, I had like these awesome shots of the athletes dropping in, so I got in a lot of trouble, and so I kind of got like a little bit banned from Deer Valley. Then all this stuff has happened with Deer Valley since, and it's kind of been like a joke now with Ryan and the rest of the Deer Valley people. So yeah, I don't know how they would feel with yeah, I feel like they think we're a bunch of degenerates. The meetup dates are March, the second weekend of March, 8th and 9th and 10th. Legend has it, he had lunch trays duct taped to his feet. Speaking of Deer Valley, I'm super bummed about the reservation policy this year. That is a bummer. That is a bummer. How am I supposed to powder chase if I got to make a resi? I think it'll be better than you think. I really do. I mean, I think the reservation system is largely for those peak periods: Christmas, New Year's, President's Day, or President's Week. And I just remind myself that even at like the peak of COVID, when everything was reservations, it really wasn't as bad as people thought it was going to be. Like, it's rare that you would go sign up and you like just don't have like there's no space, right? So I think in some of those holiday times it might be a little bit different, but oh, Xander with the $10. What's the one thing you're most looking forward to next season? Oh man, that's a good question. I've been going through some of my vlogs from last year. Dude, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to it all, dude. I mean, probably one of the biggest things is is that feeling from just like waking up in a random parking lot or truck stop, like knowing you're going to the mountain. There's something kind of really really good about that feeling, but also just the traveling, checking out new resorts, and yeah, just kind of looking like a buffoon with cameras out in front of me, skiing and trying to get different shots. Like I love the process of trying to put something together. So I mean, checking out new resorts, yeah, skiing powder, yeah, but all that's, to me, that's like superficial almost. It's like the actual journey of creating what I feel like is my own TV show. I think is the most exciting thing, and having episodes and this whole thing to create is what I'm looking forward to. Powder, I mean, yeah, face shots, all that shit, but everyone's looking forward to that. I have a video I made if you want to play it. Dude, we got to bring back the clips, I think. That way you guys can submit the videos and stuff. Any plans on checking out Jackson Hole's bike park? I would love to, man. I would love to check out some more bike parks. I'm just kind of in this weird stage with biking because I don't really have a bike. And the biggest thing is I don't have a way to transport a bike. So I'd have to rent, which I'm not opposed of, but it's like, it's $100 a day to rent a bike. It's not like it's a cheap thing. So that's why I'm kind of, I don't know what to do, because I'm also like, before we know it's going to be ski season, do I pull the trigger on a bike or do I just wait until next year? So, I mean, in a perfect world, dude, it'd be awesome to travel around in the summer and check out bike parks, just kind of like what I do with skiing. You did not premiere your video today. Well, damn it, dude. How's the Stoke squad supposed to show up? $100,000 says Bond. 600 millimeter. Fixed f-stop, massive lens, variables, a big f22. Pumpkin latte. Ski season is coming out. Ron Wilson. It's a good thing that we do here so much more than a little old ski channel. I learn here every week. Our fraternity squad, developing friendships, all good. Glad you're participating in the sharing. It's fun and games. Ron, that's what it's all about, dude. Thank you, dude, for the 20, but more importantly, just thanks for being here, man. Thanks for being a part of the community. Honestly, it wouldn't be what it is without each and every one of you. Ron, Chris, everyone in here, man. That's what it's all about. And I'm honored to be a part of it and to have created something that I feel like we can all sort of share in. And I learn here every week as well. And I think that's what makes it so fun. So like I mentioned a little bit earlier, like I just have this feeling that this is still, it's just still so early in what we're doing here. I just think we finally have started. We've just finally got the ball like rolling. It's taken a long time to build the pieces, but it's like I feel like we finally, kind of made that first rotation. So now it's kind of really doubling down on everything and really digging in. But thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. Meet on the Canyon side. I think that's the best way, Jeff. Jeff's referring to the Stoke Squad meetup. Last time we met at the Canyon side, and really the only reason is just because the parking is free. I don't want people to have to worry about spending $25 to park, make a reservation. So probably Canyon side. It'd be sick, dude, if we had like our own little area that's like roped off. How sick would that be? Stroke Squad meetup parking. But yeah, probably meeting on the Canyon side. After I win Mega Millions, I'll pay for a Stoke Squad meetup. I'm holding you to it, Jason. Dude, that would be sick. We get the whole meetup sponsored by someone or some company. Then it's just like, just sign up and you guys can all come. Rent the Colony House ski and scout. That would be sick, dude. Just would be so expensive. People wouldn't want my storing in the Grindhouse. Jeez. I think it doesn't hurt to ask the resort to help you set something up like that. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't hurt. It definitely wouldn't hurt. At least see what the options are. You know, I don't want it to like cost us money, or, you know, I don't want to make it a bigger headache, or a big headache or anything like that, but I think it's worth actually talking to the resort. Dakota with the 420. Oh, Jesus. Stoke Squad meetup sounds like a Florida thing. Dakota, thank you, man. How do you be a part of the Stoke Squad meetup? Dude, all you gotta do is just come. It's just kind of like an open ski day. One day at Park City, one day at Solitude. So essentially just show up, put the skis or the board on, and that's all you got to do. There's no nothing much more formal than that. I will have like an official sort of sign up, but that's really just to help me gauge interest, to know what to expect. But there's nothing like, you don't have to do anything, or yeah, it's just kind of open to everyone other than snowboarders. Just kidding. Snowboarders are welcome. That's a good idea, Chris. Cool to do a mountain, not an Icon or Epic. A unique experience. That would be really rad. That's a good point. We are a bunch of degenerates. Hey, man. All right. We need to turn over a new leaf. Okay. Ray J with the $10. What's up? Stole the idea out of my head. Live stream meetup. That would be sick. I think that'd be really cool. What's up, bro? In the Instagram. Sending excellent vibes. Thank you, my friend. Stoke Squad summer meetup for biking. I'm down, dude. I feel like I see at least one person every few days at Deer Valley. Says what's up. The thing with the summer meetup for biking is I'm probably gonna end up in the bushes or in a tree or something. Ray J, thank you, man, for the $10. What else we got in here? Dakota with the 420. Ron with the 20. Poppy Xander with the 10. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Gore Mountain makes reservation. Oh, Ray J, love yours. And oh my God. You know what? If anyone's going to say it, it's going to be Dakota. And you know what? He gets a pass, okay? Gore Mountain makes reservations. Sucks for day of people. Now you need to plan out, and if it's raining, sucks to you. Reservations, it's definitely another sort of barrier in the whole thing. I mean, there's some good things and bad things about it, but it is unfortunate. I found a 7-bedroom, 12-bed house in Colony for $5,000 a night. Jeez, $5,000 a night. 10 people's 500. Yeah, so you're still looking at over 400 a night. DC hooking it up. Oh. I also might end up in the bushes. All right, that makes 2 of us then. I know I'm on a ski channel. We're all bros, though. Any suggestions on what snowboarders I should give a watch? Good question, dude. Do we have any snowboarder YouTubers that we want to share here? I mean, I think Jonathan Buckhouse. He's obviously a staple in sort of the YouTube snowboarding industry and community. He works really hard, and he does a great job of bringing sort of like daily content of the resorts. A little bit more Colorado based, but I don't know. I'm sure you probably know him. Snowboarders, man. Honestly, Xander might be a better person to ask because he is a snowboarder. I mean, you're asking a skier. I have a 30-second clip of a 70-year-old guy in an arm sling skiing under 23 today. If I DM you, can you share it? I should be able to. I might have to end my Instagram live stream because I'm live on Instagram right now, so I actually don't know. I could definitely share it next stream if people want to start sending in some summer Stoke stuff or whatever. We can do clips and whatnot for next week. What up, Lucas? Wanted to quickly say thank you for everything you've been doing lately. Trying to convert a short bus while working a job. Planning on working a resort next year. Beat camps. I appreciate that, man. Stay at it, dude. It'll all be worth it when that short bus is converted and you're rolling around the ski resorts, making breakfast in the parking lot. Your content has been a nice break from the grind and will help me in the future. Thank you, B Camps. Need the Stoke Squad to be sponsored by a yoga brand and then the cycle is complete. Hey, man. You know what I need to bring back? Are the flip cups. Chobani flip cups. Honestly, just stopped eating yogurt, but... Dude, that shit was legit. Legit. I should get a discount if I sleep in the driveway like a true degenerate. Very true, man. I agree. Or maybe we'll just hit up the Walmart and everyone's got to like car camp. Dude, at the last meetup, we had a dude who was sleeping in a tent. Who was that guy? Has anyone had contact with him? Is he still alive? That's the most... I couldn't wrap my brain around that. There was some dude that was like... just like winter camping in a tent. And just like skiing. Like, how does that work? How do you like dry your boots? Love to get a couple laughs at Copper next year if you find yourself there. I will probably be there, especially early in the season, dude. So let's take a Lizzie lap. Fraternity of Stoke, STK, Sigma Tau Kappa. Good evening, TT55K. Meet up at Sundance. That could be fun. Eric Gulseth. Let's go. 2369. A very interesting amount, but thank you for the 2369. Got my Zipline Sunnies with the sunset lens in the mail. Very lightweight, hold well to my fat skull, but they only lasted 1 day as I dropped them on the driveway and put a small scratch in each lens. Code Lucas. Dude, honestly, I bet if you reached out to Chuck, he would send you another pair. I really do. That sucks that you dropped them. Where are my sunglasses? I also have these ones. These are the, I don't know what they call these ones, but these are just like a dark, kind of just like a mirror lens. Nope. Stay. Joe took my blue ones. I was like, it's like, oh, look, Zipline sent me some glasses. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. And he just took the freaking blue ones. He didn't even ask. They're not even for Joe. He's like, oh, yeah, can you tell Chuck I need some new poles? Like, Joe. Dog. How the F you get so good at skiing? I'm really not good at skiing, man. I try to tell this to people. Like, if you take, like, a good skier here in the Wasatch, they will blow me away. I've just been skiing for a long time. $30 Thursdays in February? That's sick. When's the next demo day? Dude, honestly, I want to demo again. I just want to keep demoing because I'm noticing the proper like enduro bikes that have been like maintained are a lot of fun. And I go back to my bike, like I used that trek at Powder Mountain and I felt like, yeah, I felt like I was in danger. So I want to demo again, but dude, it's like, you're talking at least like $90 to demo for the day. Lucas, I sent email. No. Let's see. Oh my God. Dude, these are like some high resolution. These are like incredible. Dude, I might have to share these on this stream tonight. Let's see here. That way everyone can see what oh, dude, this is my favorite photo right here. Do we want to see what Noah looks like, guys? That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Matt Newsome, of all the activities you do, what was the biggest learning curve in the beginning? Ooh, that's a good question. Biggest learning curve. I'm probably gonna have to go with car racing. I mean, there's just so much that goes into racing. It's one thing to drive a car on a track, but to actually drive it fast and then race other people, you know, that took a lot of time. Honestly, I feel like everything. Paintball is also tricky because there's so much intelligence that goes into it and sort of like strategy and IQ behind it. Mountain biking's been like drinking from a fire hose. Yeah, I would probably have to go with racing. It's kind of been the biggest thing. You should ski at Alta and snowbird some more. I only have 7 days there, homie. And I used up all 7. I don't have unlimited days there. Let's see. Have you experienced a mountain bike fall crash yet? I have not, thankfully. I've had some close calls as I've been pushing harder and harder. I had some incidences at Powder Mountain where I had to, it was like one of those things where I kind of was like stopping to get off the bike, but I kind of like tripped up but nothing like major, thankfully. I'm not really trying to have a big crash. Yeah, I wouldn't, so I wouldn't not recommend anyone Douglas Peters. That's just not what we do here. I think anyone who's putting stuff out on YouTube, you know, yeah, I wouldn't not recommend someone. I don't think that's the right way to go about it. Casey Willox is another one. Good, yeah. But I wouldn't say that, I mean, Buckhouse works all the time too. You know, you know, everyone does. It's not a competition between one or the other. I haven't really seen much of Casey Willax. But Casey Willax, I think he also has over 100,000 subscribers. So it's not like he has very little recognition. It's not like he's someone with, you know, 1,000 subscribers posting every day. Just to put that out there. But Buckhouse, Casey Willax, I think those are your 2 big snowboard ones. But yeah, definitely don't not recommend someone. I don't think that's the way to go about it. That's just not what we do here. Not everyone is everyone's cup of tea. I know a lot of people just don't like me, and that's fair. But you know, that's why you just don't have to watch it. The worst thing you could do, the very worst thing you can do is hate on someone or send them negativity for whatever reason, in my opinion. If you don't like someone, that's fine. You don't have to watch their stuff, you know. Are you planning on demoing any other bikes? I want to. But like I said, it's just it's expensive a little bit. And yeah, I want to find. I've been looking at the shops more and seeing what bikes they offer to demo. I was a little bit caught off guard with the Cole Sports one. And like I looked at Sundance and like they offer a trail bike and I'm like, I don't, you know, it has like 130 mils of travel. It's not something that I would really want to spend the money to do. So I'm trying to do a research first before I just go into a bike shop and say I want to rent something. Sun Valley or Big Sky? Big Sky, 100%. Not a big Sun Valley guy. I sent pictures of my camping trip if you got them. Where? Did you send it? Are you talking to me? I don't think you're talking to me, Eric. Is the best the Santa Cruz? Yeah, of the two bikes I demoed, I like the Santa Cruz better. Were you at Deer Valley today? It was epic. I was not. I'm going tomorrow. I was there yesterday. I've been biking. Edit day, bike. Edit day, bike. I go like every other day. Legend has it, tent dude lives on that mountain. You're right. Legend has it, the dude is still on the mountain in a tent. Storm chasing in a tent, I remember him. Yeah, his name was Paul, wasn't it? I think it was Paul. I don't remember. That dude was a legend. He was there both days. That dude ripped. Go skiing at Deer Valley the week before Christmas. I'll be there. Week before Christmas, that's an interesting one. Because I typically, that like 3 weeks of December, I usually go travel somewhere and then I'm back for Christmas. But yeah, I don't know where I'll be. I don't know where I'll be. Maybe Deer Valley. Maybe Sun Valley. Maybe Monument Valley. We don't know. Luke is the only one you need to be watching. No, definitely not. No. You gotta watch other people. I'm just here for when you need to see an icon beater try to take on Great Scott. What is your mountain bike helmet? Brand style. I need a helmet with a face mouth guard like that. And by the way, instructor at DV had the biggest eyes ever. She looked my age. You know what, dude? Where's my helmet? Oh, it's right here. It's a Liat or Liat. I don't know what kind it is though. I remember I got this on a sale a while ago. Oh, here's something. Can't really see it though. BBX 4.0? I don't know. It's a Liat. BBX 4.0 is what it says on the back. I like it. It's like it's an actual full face helmet. It's not one of those like half ones or lightweight ones. Yeah, I honestly couldn't imagine riding a mountain bike without a full face helmet on. Hopefully that answers your question. It's a full face Liat. Only people who don't watch Lucas are clinically blind. That's not true. That is not true. I think yeah. I don't know, I think a lot of people are just looking for ski stuff, right? It's like they click on a video that's like Powder Day at Snowbird, and it's like, oh shit, there's 4 minutes of this dude like in a van talking about turkey sausage. You know, so I think that's like a turn off to some people. And I think, yeah, some people just aren't there for the story of it, you know, which is fine. But from a creating standpoint, like that's what it is. Big Sky is so good, I want to go back. Big Sky is rad, dude. Big Sky is scary. I want to go back, but I'm not going to go back because I'm scared. Last year, Casey, he had 60,000. Had a couple videos go viral. Just somebody that respects the hard and gritty grind. But you're right, everybody has their own story. Yeah, that's sick, dude. 60,000 to 100,000 in a year. I mean, that's insane. Liat Gravity 4.0. Well, there you go. Jay gave you the make, the model. How's it going, Lucas? Looks like the biking has been a blast this summer, question mark. It's been going well, man. I mean, just getting into it. I think I have 6 or 7 days so far of biking. Most of them all at Deer Valley. So it's been, you know, it's been just a total learning experience. But yeah, it's been fun, man. It's been cool to kind of pick up something new, have something to kind of, that I can kind of get back on the video grind with. But yeah, all's been well, man. Hopefully stuff has been good with you as well. Terrence Jin says, Mommy Killington. What does that mean? Icon Beaters Unite. That's right, dude. The Icon Beater meetup. I beat. Beaters welcome. We beat because we're the Stroke Squad. God damn, guys. I'm gonna have to put you all in timeout. That is enough. That is enough. Just a quick thank you to everyone who's being here, man. We are an hour and 41 minutes in the stream. We have, I think, around 50 people here. So thanks everyone for hanging out. Another stream, an off-season stream. This is pretty good. Drop a comment where you're from, where you like to ski, and why you think you should be part of the Icon Beater meetup. Dakota. You, my friend, of course, get a Stoke button. A Stoke. 420 GG pick in your email pod today, dude. I got a Garage Gang pick and I have a Noah pick. All right, we got a few picks we got to go over here before we wrap this thing up. Stroke Squad beat up 2024. All right, you know what, Eric? You're walking on thin ice, dude. I kind of want to break away from the vlog format and focus more on story and that kind of documentary style of filmmaking. Yeah, I mean, the beautiful part about YouTube, right, having your own show, dude, is you can do whatever you want, you know, and you don't have to abandon one for the other, right? Like, and that's why I'll every so often mix in one of those just like cinematic sort of visual travel video, you could say, you know, like you don't have to not do vlogs anymore and replace with something else, you know, you can just do both. I think you should do both to help keep everything, to make sure you're inspired for both. But yeah, I think the best of both worlds is combining the storytelling and the documentary side with your vlog, which I think you already do. I just think you just got to do it more, you know. I think one of the things I see with people on YouTube or you know, people who are making videos is it's so easy to get focused on the one video that you're making, you know, and it's like if you just sort of relax and take a step back, it's like it's just a YouTube video, you know, like it's not a big deal. It's not like it's a feature film or anything like that. You post another video and it's like, you know, I'm not saying people forget about that one, but I try not to ever put too much pressure on myself for one video. It doesn't mean I don't want to make it a good video, but I just try to realize it's just one episode in a sea of the story, you know. And that's helped me personally get over a lot of stuff in the beginning, because I used to be really like a perfectionist with the videos of like, man, this isn't right, or the color isn't exactly right, and I'd spend days on like one video, and it just like it's hard to. And YouTube is just such a game of like it's momentum and just sort of repeated execution. So I wouldn't sweat it. That's kind of a side tangent. I'm not aiming that at you, Xander. I'm just kind of saying on YouTube in general. Dakota says, still watching on both, dude. Dakota, you are a legend, dude. Absolute legend. Sup, Lucas? Keep the Stoke going, man. Counting down the days to shred some pow with the boys. Let's go, man. It'll be here before you know it. How's T? Says Chen. T is good. She just flew out to New York today for a wedding, so she's gonna be in New York for a few days. But all is well. I would bet Loveland, A Basin, Keystone for first opening day this year in that order. Ooh, that would be a huge Loveland first over A Basin. Interesting. I don't see that happening, but I would gladly be wrong. What's the link for the Zipline sunglasses? Let's see here. Zipline ski. The link. The sunglasses. Yeah. I got them. Don't fret. Ha. Take that. Jay says I'll be up there for Twilight if you're up there. Oh, check out. That's tomorrow. I need to hit a Twilight. The problem is I get there at like 12, and so then by the time Twilight rolls around, I'm 4 hours deep. I'm like, damn, kind of spent. What did you do in the summer before biking? I mean, nothing consistently like biking. I mean, honestly, this is my first summer of kind of a full-time YouTube, so that's why I kind of ventured more into biking. But traditionally, it'd be just like weekend van trips. I would go hiking in national parks. I do still race cars. That's kind of every month or so. Paintball, stuff like that. But a lot of it was kind of just little van trips. I didn't have anything that was consistent. Kind of like what biking can be, I guess. I hope that makes sense. I don't really know what I do in the summer. Hi, Lucas. I'm back with one more question for you. Okay, let's see where it is. I'm working to build a channel doing outdoor stuff, a lot like yours with mountain biking and skiing. And while I know that it's difficult to bring in views early, what did you do starting up? Honestly, dude, the biggest difference that I made with my channel, and I have no secret, I have no formula that I'm gonna share with you. The biggest difference for me was 2020 hit, and I became deliberate with my YouTube channel. I mentally took it from a hobby to something that I actively wanted to do, and I set deadlines. I said every Tuesday and every Friday I'm gonna post a video, and that's just like the way it is. Like, if I don't have anything to post, I gotta find something to make and create it. And that to me was the biggest difference maker with YouTube. It didn't grow my channel, overnight. I think that whole year 2020 I worked to get to like 1,200, 1,300 subscribers. But what I'm saying is that it kind of takes that mentality shift to take it to the next level if that's what you're looking to do. It's way too easy on YouTube to not upload a video or say I'll upload next week. That week goes by, you said, oh, what's one more week? I'll wait another week. And before you know it, it's 3 weeks, 4 weeks without uploading a video. And I think the key to YouTube is showing up and uploading videos. It doesn't have to be every day, every other day, but you need to be consistent and have something for people to subscribe to. And it usually takes a good amount of videos, because if I'm a subscriber or someone who's looking to subscribe and I go to your channel and I see 4 videos, I'm kind of like, well, is this person even serious? I don't know yet. So that's where it takes that continuous sort of action to just keep doing it, and the people will come to it. There's little things like SEO and keywords and titles and stuff like that that's all fine and great, but to me that's minutia stuff, and it kind of takes, you got to get the building blocks down first. And I'm still trying to grow it, right? Like, I'm no master of it. I don't have 20 million subscribers, but I think you need to realize the subscribers don't make you a YouTuber or not. What makes you a YouTuber or someone who posts on the internet is you and what you do with your art, your vision, and your story, right? You have a story to tell, and I think it's just putting that out there. But it's so easy to get hung up with the numbers and the analytics, especially when you start. Now, what I would tell you for a little bit more strategic stuff, YouTube Shorts is a great thing to help get eyeballs and quick subscribers. That wasn't something I had back when I started. I would caution you that YouTube Shorts, in my opinion, they don't grow the same community that a regular long form videos do. I think it needs to be part of the strategy, but I wouldn't rely on YouTube Shorts entirely to grow a channel. I just don't think it's the right way to go about it. But what I'm kind of getting at is if you're already looking at it, how do I bring in views early? I just think you're going about it the wrong way. I really do. And sadly, it's hard to not get burnt out when that's your objective. It really is. If you're just looking for views and subscribers, like, you're going to do it for 2 months and then get defeated and not do it anymore. You know, when I started, I just made videos because I loved making the videos. And I got a comment, I was like, oh my God, this person took the time to watch a video. You know, and I got 1 subscriber, 2 subscribers, 4 subscribers. And to me, that was the journey of it. And I think a lot of people now, they look at the numbers and it's just hard not to get burnt out, because YouTube, sadly, it's a really hard thing to do. You know, and it doesn't happen overnight. Sure, there's people who blow up overnight and get a shout out or whatever, right? But for 95% of people, 99% of people, that's just not how it works. You just got to be doing it for the right reason, you know. And it's tough. And like that's why I tell people too, like, I have 506 videos on the channel, right? Like, it's not, think of the time that goes into one YouTube video, the energy, the planning, right? It's not like there's 20 of them, there's 500 of them, so it takes time. It really takes time to perfect what you're doing, develop who you are, develop your craft. And then look, I'm on the live stream every Wednesday night, So it just depends what you want out of it. Do you want to be serious about it? Do you just want to do it as a hobby? And all that is fine. But first and foremost, dude, you have to be doing it because you like doing it, or else it's going to be really hard to make it. I don't think no one on Instagram know who the Garage Boys are. All right, guys. Before we get in the garage gang photo. Where are we at? I don't even know if Noah's still in here. All right, we got a little before and after. Fit the screen. Yeah. Noah is the one on the left. The long hair. He's got the GoPro stick, taking a sick selfie on the top of somewhere. Dude, Noah's got it all going on. Holy. Holy. Dude, he's got the tail and the mane. Anyways, he said he cut his hair. Let's see if we can get Pharaoh in here. I might have one of the garage gangs joining the Instagram stream. All right, so that's before. Pharaoh! What up, dude? What's up, man? Yo, that's so sick. You didn't leave me, dude. Check this out. I'm putting you on the bigger stream. Let's go, dude. Oh, that's so sick. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this down. Okay. Oh, maybe this. Oh, dude, that's epic. I wish I could turn it down though, because I don't want the echo. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you're a legend. Let me see the garage. Dude, let's go. So sick. You guys are coming up next, all right? Oh, dude, that was epic. We have that's the after. And dude, he got the JJs. He got the Stoke out. That is epic, dude. He kind of looks like a whole different person. Are you on Twitch? No, I'm not on Twitch. No Twitchy. All right. 4 minutes left. Oh my god. Time for the best one yet. Let's go. I feel like I need like an outro song, dude, for when this stuff comes on. For when we get the Garage Gang photo. Let's go. Small squad tonight, but absolutely lethal one, dude. Pretty incredible squad. Dakota, front and center, as always. Looks like we have a battle going on back here. Pablo and Pharaoh. Absolutely legendary. Is that one of those bug zappers? I think that is one of those bug zappers. Oh, Pharaoh's about to get blasted. Lots of paraphernalia going on. Dude, does Pharaoh have a leaf blower? I swear, these photos, the more time you spend looking at it, the more shit you see. Like, I swear, you could just stare at this thing for hours. Oh god. We have nudity up top. We have nudity. There might be kids in here. I didn't do the disclaimer. Oh no. I gotta hide it. I'm sorry. We're not hiding it. Let's go. Unreal. Killer llamas from outer space. We need the Breaking Bad opening theme sound when the GG pick shows up. Do you know what I'm saying? We do need something. I need a way to intro what's about to happen, because I don't think people are ready for it. I don't think people understand the magnitude of this stuff, man. This is literally like history in the making right here. I might need to better screen the photos now if we got nudity. There's nudity, drugs, Violence. I've bought the Elon ripsticks. You know, Armada in the quiver. Armadas for everyone. You get Armadas. You get Armadas. You get Armadas. Let's go. Guys, seriously, incredible stream. Thank you. First stream of August. Before we know it, man, it's going to be September. And at that point, we're kind of staring down the barrel of ski season. So look out for a new video tomorrow. Another mountain bike video. You know, I'm trying to keep them spicy and entertaining. But I hope you guys are enjoying everything. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. You are on thin ice, Eric. You are on thin ice. This doesn't get you out of being on thin ice. All right. Yeah, we're gonna censor now. I'm gonna have to start doing a check. But let's go, Chin. There it is. That's where we end it. Stoke horns all around. Thank you. 17 months. Happy August.